Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a 5 to 7 minute oral narration on my Book of Discoveries. And it's going to be on Christopher Columbus. So, Christopher Columbus was born in Genoa, I think that's how you say it, in the mid-15th century. Which, I don't know what year that was because I'm really not good with dates and how they all line up and stuff. I think that's the 14th century. Yeah. So, Christopher's father was a weaver of cloth. So Christopher did what his father did, although he was more interested in going out to sea and doing calculations and stuff like that for the boats and stuff. So when he was 28, he left Genoa. He went to Portugal. Because he wanted he went to Portugal because people had said that they were famous for traveling around the world, I guess, or something, and unveiling the Stormy Cape because it was a mystery, I guess, or something like that. So he went there, and then he also wanted to learn about these places: Papua New Guinea, Madrid, and Porto and then in 1477, he went to England, and it says that he sailed 100 leagues to the Isle of Thule in 1477. So I think that was in England. When he was in England, he studied maps at Lisbon. It was probably a college in Lisbon. He wanted, for a long time, like a few years, he tried to make a plan of how we could get to India around the tip of Africa. So he wanted to sail from England, and he wanted to go down and around the tip of Africa and try to get back up to India. He wanted to see if that was possible. And then there's this poem that says, "What if wise men had, as far back as Ptolemy, judged that the earth is like an orange was round? None of them have ever said, 'Come along, follow me, sail to the east, and west will be found, and the west will be found.'" So nobody said. I think what it's saying is that if people had been as smart as Ptolemy and just realized that the earth wasn't flat, then they could sail to the west, and then they would go around and find the east. You could find other parts of the world just by sailing one part instead of falling off. I just think that's what it means. So when he went to Portugal, he didn't tell the king of his plan to do that until 1480. So in 1480, he told the king that what he wanted to do. The king thought it was a good idea, but his advisors told him not to listen to this person because we don't know what Genosians are like. People from Genoa are like. So they didn't think they could trust him. So instead the king sent somebody else secretly on boats to try to do that. And when Columbus heard this, he wasn't very happy because he wanted to do it because he was the one who had the idea, and so he didn't want it to get stolen from him. So he didn't want to stay there anymore and cause any more trouble, so he left and he went to Spain to see if the king and queen would listen to him. But they were very busy, it says, and they didn't want to have anything to do with someone who wanted to discover the New World. They didn't care. But in 1491, a year after he was in France, they called for him and they wanted to talk to him about it. But when they heard about his scheme, when they heard about him and what he wanted to do, they didn't care, really. They just laughed at him like they had before. So he wanted to do this, so until he got what he wanted to do, he wouldn't stop. So he tried to persuade the queen into saying that he could do this and like giving him permission and stuff and whatever. And so she made him admiral and viceroy, I guess it says, of the seas. So that was he was happy about that. So actually it says that he was admiral of the ocean. He was a very special guy. So the Queen of Spain gave him 6 ships. No, 6 ships. 3 ships to travel on. He gave him the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina. No, the Pinta, the Nina, the Pinta, then the Santa Maria. Those are the 3 ships that he gave to him, that she gave to him. And he set out on August 3rd, 1492. Remember the song, Columbus Sailed the Ocean Blue in 1492? Yeah. Sorry. But it wasn't easy getting a crew because nobody liked to sail with a strange Genoan. Genesian. I think that's how you say it. So they got a crew though for all 3 ships. This is his picture. I kind of colored on him, so he has orange hair. But that's what he looked like. Then it was talking about how they got storms and stuff, and then they came onto an island, and he named it San Salvador after Spain. Like, that's a Spanish name. But now we know that it was one of the Bahamas, and it was British. It was a Watling Island. That's the way he said it was. So, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below if you like this video, and give that like button some love. Thanks for watching. Bye.